had some
Probably should
fun with orcs, and we got some honey, and we have to go down river. That's the only thing I remember.
Of course, you weren't the captain. The captain is the one who gets paid to remember things.
Yeah, exactly. So
Winky face.
do your stuff, BK. I mean, Valentine.
You are now out in Hammerrock, sitting and camping inside of an abandoned building of what would have probably been a fantastic dwarven city had it not been abandoned for reasons completely unknown. You killed some orcs. That was nice. There was something to remember.
That's always
mess.
nice.
One of them ran away like a coward. So yes. In a sense, everybody wins. It is now morning. You still have your boxed boat with you, which still weighs a ton because it's filled with honey. And of course, things you've been requested to carry along with you. What do you think to do? You can go up to Hammerrock, take a look. You can go further down the river. Or you can check out what a distant commotion is about. You hear the distant noise of birds.
Birds?
Shouting, perhaps?
I don't trust those weird dinosaur things.
If you're more than 2% dinosaur, do not answer.
Do not interact.
Unfollow immediately.
Shouting and birds.
Shouting at people? What is this guy with?
So, I asked you a question. What do you want to do? You have 3 big boy options, but there may be others. I don't know. That's up to you.
Burn down the city.
It's a city made of rock. Unfortunately, that will be a very difficult task.
The fun part.
Apparently, we're supposed to stop by to do archaeology in the middle of being fugitives.
That's if you want to. Who knows what you can
Hey.
find?
Gotta have hobbies.
Let's see. Weren't you expected to deliver something someplace?
Yeah, but we won't get a deadline or a time limit or anything.
Yeah, I was kind of assumed that you would go there post-haste. Oh no.
Yeah, and we probably should.
I mean, if people want to get back on the road, I won't stop them. I'm always down for exploring and finding random crap.
We can go back for archaeology at some later date.
Yes. Also.
All right, kids.
Sounds like Carl wants to hit the road. I want to figure out what the hell's going on around here and explore a bit. What do Grubby and Gulta want to do?
Can always just flip a coin if you're really not sure.
I want to get the whole group's opinion before we make decisions.
Where are we on the map?
You're at Hammerrock. I don't know where the party
Hammerrock is over here.
Oh. There it is.
If you'll give me a moment, I will recover a token that you can use for this. For world map travel. It is conveniently called compass.
Whoa.
We have Hammerrock. And which way are we heading right now?
We're heading out that way, down the river. I think we were heading to Califest, wasn't it? Where we need to deliver the things, or was that somewhere else? Something down that way.
Alright.
Yeah, the other Tom gun. I don't anymore. But yeah, I want to get as far as possible far away from the video. Freedom Town sucks. So.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a consensus for hitting the road.
Man, look at those big dogs.
Hitting the river.
Get a load of that dog.
Get a load of it.
Oh,
It's not a dog.
Get a load
It's,
of that dog.
it's a giant dog.
hmm. Big floof.
The heckin' floofer. Now then.
Right. Sure, yes. I'd say we head downriver. We have a mission to accomplish.
Okie
And-
doke.
And pursuers to avoid.
You never know. There, I think I've managed to do it. The party is now a token.
Yes, let's head downriver towards such nice places as Rasmiran and Isle of Terror.
Sounds
Hey,
lovely.
hey. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a place called Terra.
The Isle of Terror
Yeah.
just means friends you haven't made yet.
Well, actually, that place is probably much more pleasant than Rasmiran, but yeah.
Maybe it was just owned by John Terra, local.
Rasmuran is
Philanthropist.
fine if you don't mind the tyrannical theocracy.
Yeah.
Well, but if somebody is called John Tower, I'm gonna suppose he's the local tower.
Now then, kids. Are we exploring this place? Are we investigating the noise? Or are we hitting the road? 3, 2, 1,
Oh.
go.
Anywhere?
People. Basically, everyone has said hit the road, so let's hit the road, Jack.
Well, you pack up your things, head on off, take one final wistful look at these abandoned spooky mountains and the noises in the distance. Then you toss your box, expanding it all into the water, and set out once more. Now, can someone remind me how fast your boat actually goes?
I don't remember.
60 feet plus however fast the river goes.
Oh, you traveled like this distance in one go. So yeah, like 48. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Okay, well, you'll make it almost to Galilee town. But before that happens, we need to see if you encounter anything along the way, if your day is filled with busy times.
Gasp.
Can someone, please, roll me? 66.
66.
I rolled enough d6s yesterday.
No.
Calder is drinking a potion of cure light wounds.
Oh my.
No, we have
Now-
wands for that.
I have one more question. Do you intend to push through and make it to Helene Town before nightfall, or do you camp like a short distance away from the town?
Let's see. How short would we be falling?
Like like an hour of extra travel.
Yeah, we can do that.
Travel by
That
night
should be easy.
in a baby boat has never hurt a soul.
Well, in
No
the
one's
late evening,
Nothing bad has ever happened to anyone on a boat ever.
like
Mm.
we are stretching to actually reach safe harbor instead of sitting tonight in a place that's even worse.
All right. Well, amid all these buts, unfortunately, something has happened or will happen along the way. As you crash into something.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Sounded
But-
rather meaty.
What's that like? Your boat just suddenly explodes in a shower of debris. Hold on to this.
Oh, no.
Grab enough splinters to float, kids. It's the only way to survive. If you give me a moment, I need to look something up, and I can give you a picture of what this looks like. Thank you for closing it instead of opening it. Oh, this was not what I thought it was. Well, that's fine. You see one of these handsome... Oh, wait, wrong chat. One of these handsome young men pop up out of the water. It is a man covered in green, algae and slimy, who pushes against your boat and seems to have little issue stopping it. There may be others who are assisting it, of course. It is too dark to see into the water too well.
Oh, crap.
Yes, indeed.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Does anyone here speak giant?
I don't believe so.
No.
Nope.
Well then,
Just
unfortunately...
going out on a limb and hoping they speak to people.
Let me pull up my character sheet on PC Gen to see what languages they speak, because there's like half a dozen of them.
I need to look up how big the collapsible folding boat is. So I can draw a little doodle-madoodle of that.
But I didn't check language to my spelling.
The boat, okay, here's in the big boat, which travels a bit faster. It's 24 feet long and 8 feet wide and 6 feet deep. Alright. Wrong tool. So, just 5 spaces long, 2 wide, alright. I'm drawing a really crappy thing on a map layer.
Oh wow. Carl does in fact speak giant. Let me just...
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It's just the same as speaking English, but much, much louder.
Hmm.
I can't understand them. They're speaking so loud.
I don't get this. Why doesn't the search function have the capacity to find the things that I have? Ugh. I did not buy these letter tokens, so I could be conned. Alright, well, let's see. I gotta find the green letters, and then the right green letters, and I hate this so much. Why does the search function not just work? I hate it. Oh boy, do I hate it. There's one at the front. These guys are pretty big, by the way. They are large. Can I...
Oh no.
Can the token please appear on the map? There we go. If you speak giant, you ask it, what again? Don't forget to everyone to heal up a little bit. You probably all had a nice good nap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
'cause we got in a fight
party
before we...
to ask what do they want me to ask.
I mean, just what are they doing? They're being very rude.
Hello there, gentlemen. What seems to be the problem?
Hello there, gentlemen. What would you like? And there's just punctuation over every single vowel.
Yeah, well, who knows
All
what giant
umlauts all the
sounds
way
like.
down.
The soft meats, and we want the shinies.
Do we have any shinies we would like to part with? We have some gems.
I guess. But I kind of want those.
I want those too. Apparently.
Okay, then in this case, like, you guys can decide whether you want to square up and try to beat this guy away. Or... Eh.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Go alter your hit points. Don't forget to heal up from a night's rest. Or did you already do that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so little. Oh yeah, it was a 6 before. It's just... I barely
Yeah.
saw that.
I drank a healing potion too.
Glug. Yeah, he got beat up. Well then, he wants the soft skins and he wants the shinies, the soft meats. You know, the easy, tasty treats. Which means you.
I assume. Yeah, I don't think I'm that soft.
Pay now. You can tell by how hard he's holding the boat that he's going to start cracking this thing like a nut.
Hey,
So,
don't, bad. Don't hurt boat.
I don't think.
How many of
Roll me some perception to see if you can see any of the others, because it is late in the evening. It's kind of hard to see too far. There's probably like a light source on the boat, but that doesn't help with the water.
skills? Perception.
That's a lot of language. Why are those monkeys? Oh yeah, it's a capybara. Everyone can sit on a capybara.
Yeah. Yeah, nature's boss.
You become acutely aware of the fact that there are two adjacent to the boat. You see their slimy hands rubbing up against it. They too are flexing their muscles and presumably going to try to break the boat apart. You'll lose all your honey if this happens. Shinies and soft meats.
I briefly ponder making some illusory ones and tossing them far away from the boat.
Oh my.
That's as good a plan as any. I don't think these guys are quite smart enough to understand the existence of not real objects.
Yeah.
They are pretty. They aren't the sharpest tool in the shed, no.
Yeah. Well, I go back into the. Well, if that's the plan we are going with, then I call Galter over to the cabin this boat has.
Okay, yeah, fancy boat.
And then I would like to cast Silent Image. Unfortunately, I don't yet know better ones. To create like a illusory big haunch of like whatever meat is good. Guess I can
You
call on
create
my knowledge.
you create a bundle of meat that looks soft and succulent.
Yeah, and also some shiny gems.
That's a lot of illusion.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
And I hand them to Golter. Like, I ask him to pretend like the haunch of meat actually weighs the amount it looks like, because it's quite large.
Let's see. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and well, toss it into as far away from the boat as you can, and then let's see if we can get away when he goes for it.
The thing is that the silent image doesn't weigh anything. So theoretically, you can throw it as far as the spell has range.
Yeah, but it has to have credibility.
Do we
Must
have any?
look like he's throwing some.
Yeah, like I'm given to Golter because he seems like the strongest person on the boat.
Okay. Do you have anything for me to actually throw?
I mean,
Presumably, you have like an empty storage container on board as well. You know,
Yeah, we probably have like a crate or something. Like an empty crate.
like a little box, and you put the things inside, and you throw the box.
Okay, yeah. I take a box.
you show the illusions off to the river trolls, whatever they are.
Yeah, I show the illusions to them, and I show that I'm putting them in the box, closing the box, and then I yeet the box far away from us.
Roll me some strength. I presume you're throwing it downriver, not upriver, because
Yeah.
Mostly to the side, I would imagine. It's going to start floating away on its own.
that is a proper yeetin'.
Big yeet.
Yeah.
The box hurtles into the darkness and vanishes from sight. Then in the distance you hear a sploosh. Now, these creatures don't have dark vision. They just have low light vision. So, in the moon's light, they can see somewhat well, but At this point, they've lost track of where this item is, which also means one of them has to roll me some intelligence. Because
There you
it has to figure out that something might be amiss. Because this seems like mighty easy. Normal people start stabbing before they start giving. No. He has a -2 to intelligence. He is fooled by this simple illusion.
I mean, it's in the box at this point.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, to be fair, he would probably he could sniff and be like, "There's no smell." That it was really easy to throw like a box of meat. You know, small simple things that a normal person might catch up on, but he's so dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty hungry. He doesn't. He's just too hungry.
He's pretty hungry if you start hunting at night. Yes. Following this, him and his compatriots are like box, and he's like, "Go get box." So shinies and soft meats. And they zoom off. Now, that is the end of this encounter, because these creatures have a 40 feet swim speed. They cannot catch up with your boat once you start moving again.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
You watch as these creatures sort of do these dolphin dives through the water, going after an empty box that floats.
So now they gonna take 1 hour to reach the thread. You hear a loud cry because it's
At some point, you do hear, in fact, like aggressive noises in the distance. So good job. You've avoided potentially being drowned, or worse,
Hooray!
being smashed.
We outsmarted them.
Yeah, Paul is losing our honey.
Oh. Let's take a look-see. Okay, this description is really nice, but I need to look up what a tarn is. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. See rabbit or walled in. Oh, no, I want. That's not a feature, it's just a thing. Cool. Whatever. Alright, you arrive at Lane Town, which is near the mountains. Let's go back to the world map.
Ta-da.
It's rocky terrain here, and the town is whoa. Kids, calm down there.
It is the bottom lid.
Before you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. The town is sort of built on a large rocky outcrop that hangs over the water. So you dock up at old rickety docks that probably don't see much use. Helene Town is not a tourist attraction by the looks of it. It's also very dark. There's only a few light sources you can see when you cross on by. As you head on up.
As long as they have a guarded dock and an inn.
You're somewhat tired. You've all pretty much exhausted yourself by traveling an additional hour in the day. But you make your way up. Ooh, it's late. You want some sleep.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be much of anyone around, except for the occasional guard who'll give you a weird look of like, why are you outside? You will realize that you're still in Lastwall territory and may wish to avoid being too visible. Also, do you take your boat with you, or you like keep it parked downstairs?
Well, might as well take it with us, just in case like someone breaks in and takes all my sweet honey.
One of you takes a heavy box filled with honey and other assorted goods with you.
Yeah.
Well, you are in town. Where do you intend to catch a nap?
Whatever inn exists.
Going for the inn option, I see. Typical.
I mean, of course,
Could just sleep in some rando's house, but I don't think that's. I think that's kind of frowned upon.
Are you going to take any specific action to ensure that you don't make too much noise or too much racket? Because you did just appear in the middle of the night, like late at evening, when most decent people don't. So,
I mean, the usual kind of quiet politeness that one has when they're walking around the town late at night.
Yeah, we're just merchants that happens to take a bit longer on their route than like an hour longer than usual.
Didn't you buy disguises to match your rich nobilities?
Yes, back in Tri-Town.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I assume we like put them on before we came into town, just in case.
I assume you wear it like the whole day. Yeah, Valentine, you bought that nobleman's outfit. And noble you look, if a bit haggard from a long day. You make your way up to an inn where a very sleepy innkeeper, like, head in his hand, is sitting there. There's another person sleeping at a table. The hood of his cloak over his head as a result of him falling face first into an empty bowl.
We've all been there.
However many gold pieces would be to rent a room, just let's hand them over and not cause any trouble.
Hello, welcome to the Limp Donkey. How may I be of assistance?
A room for 4, please.
You see this half elf like very painfully open an eye. 4? But there's like 6 of you.
4 and a weird dog.
We'll squeeze.
Fair enough.
Ade doesn't take that much room.
But no. Sorry, there's like 7? 8? Give me a moment. Start rubbing out our eyes real slow. Oh, yeah, there's 5 of you. Unless that's not a person. I don't know. Welcome to the what was it again? The limp donkey, the lame mule. It was something. I insist. So room for 4, there'll be 50,000 somethings. Hairs off my back. I don't know.
Right.
I don't. Do I even have? Listen, just go upstairs and see if you can find a room.
Okay.
Okay.
Just we'll figure out the payment tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
Already marching upstairs.
The inn is not in the best shape. Probably would need some renovation soon, but it's still in decent enough order that you don't immediately fall through the floor when you step on it. But you do get that awkward feeling of like a few more pounds and I'll fall through. There are 4 rooms located to your right. How do you intend to handle the situation since you weren't appointed a room or anything? And there may be other visitors.
I open the first door that I come across.
Gently.
Everyone watches as the polite manners you decided to hold up till now fly out the window.
Look, we politely... Okay, let's not knock because that makes noise. Just kinda open the door a crack and see if someone is behind it.
All right then. Roll me a d6.
Oh.
Person who opens the door, that is.
3.
Oh my god. Careful, Krim, you're going to fly out the window if you open the door any faster. 3. It is a small 2-person room, and you see someone very quietly sobbing in their bed.
Oh.
Let's quietly close the door and continue on to the next one.
Pretend we didn't see that.
Not our problem.
What door do you try next? You've tried the first door.
Second door?
Sure.
I mean, we
What's
don't have
behind
any
door
way of
number
knowing.
This is one of those game shows where you have to choose a door to win your prize.
You decide to open this door, and just as you even begin to crack it open, this door is kind of noisy, kind of... You hear, like, whispering of sweet nothings.
Oop.
Whoops!
Okay, apparently there's like a demon behind. Let's close it back up.
No need to deal with succubi or devils making deals tonight.
Yeah.
There are no warlocks here. Alright, the third door or the fourth?
Yes.
Let's go the 4th.
Both.
Yeah.
That's done.
You go with the fourth door for some reason.
Yeah.
You hear nothing as you open it until, once it's fully open, you see something very quickly scuttle up and fill out this large armor. Who is this? Get careful about
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Hello?
It is a large standing plate armor by the looks of it, and it awkwardly clings and clangs as it stands. I'm Sir Pendleton. Yes.
Paddleton?
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Hello?
He looks kind of
Okay.
wobbly, like he's drunk, maybe?
I would like to ask him if he knows whether the third room is occupied.
Of course, I know nothing of any third room. No. Third room's fine. Go, bye-bye.
Right, closing door on this witness.
You hear clanging as if the whole thing falls on the floor.
Sorry for disturbing you so late at night, sir.
If anyone asks, he made the noise.
Well, he did. So there you go.
Alright,
You check the third room.
Nothing to do with that.
third room.
The third room is a bit messy, but there's no one here, so that's a plus.
Alright.
There are.
Oh,
Allow me to explain what this looks like. It's like someone stacked beds on top of each other. You might have to spend a little bit of time reorganizing into
Bunk
a workable
beds.
shape. Yes,
well,
if you don't mind the
I call
squeeze.
top bunk.
good enough.
There are like 6 beds, two stacks of 3. And there's a 7th bed, but it's awkwardly against the window.
Yeah, well, if it isn't a... like, they aren't banks, they're just stacked. Let's
By the way, when I say
ask Galter.
against the window, I mean like it's vertical and it's blocking the window.
Yeah, let's leave it there.
Excellent.
Mm,
Probably there for a reason.
Yeah.
right. Well,
I'm just
I'll
going to cast Prestidigitation to clean the place up.
Swoosh, swoosh.
I'll manhandle some beds into place.
You create a floor of beds.
Yep.
Since that's the only way to organize these 6 beds into the room.
Yep. I create a just an even plane of bed. One large bed.
This is the bed plane. Succubi love it.
Yeah. So, now that they've been cleaned, slowly.
Well, y'all go to take a nice long snooze and cruise.
Big sleepy.
All right.
Yeah.
Frick. I wanted to roll a dice, but I released it mid swing.
Oh, no.
Before I go to bed, I pour some caltrops in front of the door.
Oh, what?
You have no decency.
No.
But I appreciate your firmness to slow people from waking you up.
I mean-
do these doors open inward or outward?
They all open inward into the room.
Just
Then
sweep
they
the
might
couch.
be swept away by the door.
I arranged them so that this door swinging open wouldn't
I mean,
swipe
Ooh.
most of them away.
yeah. You all take a nap in the plane of beds.
So, be mindful of those. They hurt.
Is Valentine sleeping in such a way that they are hugging their collapsed box boat?
Yeah,
Might as
it's
well.
like curled up the end of one of the beds. The box.
There's 6 beds. There's enough beds for everyone and the boat.
Heck yeah.
It's the early crack of dawn when you finally wake up from a long, illustrious slumber. What a nice nap.
Yeah.
This is much better than that Hammerrock place because it's nice and quiet. The beds are comfy. The sheets are warm.
No orc corpses everywhere.
Yeah, no orc blood smelling up the place or bodies that orcs may have been intending to eat or just rob. That was also there, and it was big stinky.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
did you forget the orcs had killed people?
No, I mean Big Sticky.
Yeah.
Did you say my name?
Like, that's what everyone calls everyone else here, so I...
Do you hear outside the stomping of the fascist regime? Namely the fascist regime coming to arrest criminals on the run. How fascist
Oh,
of
dear.
them to arrest people who do crimes. They have like big loud stompy boots as they walk on in a show of power.
Well,
Right.
I guess this would be a good time for us to unblock the window, tie a rope to it, and skedaddle via
There's
that
one tiny
option.
problem with this idea. Due to the fact that you've decided to create a plane of bed with the other 6 beds, the 7th bed is kind of awkwardly lodged against the window.
Well,
Just
guess we'll need to restack them then.
Well, sure. Whoever does this has to roll me some stealth, though, to do so without, making too much noise of shuffling beds around.
I mean, we are apparently worried about the beds when there's the drunken armor guy in the next room.
Yeah, I think we're not the most suspicious people sleeping here.
You then hear a loud voice call from below, "Everyone upstairs, come downstairs right away! We have questions to ask, names to take."
I'll get dressed, sweep up the caltrops, and arrange some beds in front of the door.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
get some bed moving.
alright, so everyone has like a little bit of time to do some things. So, what does everyone exactly do? I say it gets to do like one ambiguous lump of actions before the guards are going to come upstairs to start kicking in doors.
Get dressed, sweep caltrops, stack beds. That's
Yeah.
in that order.
What does Valentine want to do with their time?
Oh, well, we're going to be going out the window, right?
Mhm.
So, one of us needs to secure some rope, and I assume I can probably.
Oh,
do
it's
that.
not so high. You could like hang off your fingertips and drop down safely.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, okay.
I'll get dressed and like secure the boat, take the boat, protect the boat.
Everyone's just gonna spend their action to at least get themselves in fighting shape if need be.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, definitely.
You then hear the firm knocking on the door.
I didn't know
Open
we
up.
were in heaven.
Look, we have a bit of a bed problem in this room because it's small and yet there were like 7 beds in here, so...
A bed problem, hmm? Then I'll open this door and see if any of that is true.
Look, that's the problem, like... There's some...
The door starts to
One of
swing
the
open.
beds is in front of the door, so it can't open.
I stand in front of the door.
Menacing.
Well, since you are a large, tall man, and the guard is like mostly doing this facetiously, he's surprised to find that he bumps into something. However,
Hello there.
anyone can tell you that there's a distinct difference between bumping into a bed and bumping into something that is not a bed when you're opening a door.
I mean,
What is-
wasn't
is
there
this?
a bed in front of the door?
No. I assumed you left the door open, like accessible,
It
so
was-
that if you had to take a potty break.
Plus, there were like caltrops scattered around it.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Belmore said at some point that... Yeah,
The
never
guard starts
mind.
to complain. What is this in front of the door? Hey! Get out of the way!
That's one of the beds.
Yeah, my friend is trying to move it right now, but
I
it's
can hear you!
kinda-
Get off the bed, then!
It was a big wooden bed frame. I'm sorry. Like
Galter.
this whole room's a big mess. We're
He's starting
trying
to bump
clean
the
it
bed
up.
into you. What is everyone else doing to make sure that this isn't like... Because he's going to get more people. You can't stay here.
Well, have we unblocked the window yet?
Yeah, as soon as
No
that's
one's-
ready, we're
Has
bailing.
anyone taken any actions to unblock the window? Because I just assume Galter's the only person actually doing anything proactive.
Well, look. Okay, I'm going to go get Grobalex to actually try to move the bed as 2 people,
Sure.
because honestly, these
All
are
right.
heavy.
Both of you. What's your strength score?
12.
-10.
Alright, well, I say that's enough to awkwardly sort of shift and move, and there's this loud crack noise as the bed slumps and drops into the other beds. Whoops. The window, however, is free.
Okay, well,
Yeah, let's get out of here.
You see the street
yeah.
outside? It's a normal day. People are slow to wake up. These guys showed up here early.
Is the street empty? Any guards?
No guards.
well,
Nice.
They aren't smart enough to start clogging every window with their presence.
so I'm going to toss out a quick idea to whisper to the others. Should I make some mist outside or not?
I'm gonna make a mass insert. As soon as we leave, I'm just gonna put a swarm in.
Okay. Can you give us like a vague layout of the street outside?
Well, the street, the inn is located near the town square, so there's a road that goes right past and also splits off into the distance. The road in front of you goes past some houses and eventually just breaches into the shrubbery of the wilderness.
Yeah.
Going left and right, you stay mostly in the town center where some buildings are. This town isn't too big, but
Yeah. How close would there be like a narrow alleyway or something if we dropped down the window?
a short sprint. Like, if you book it, you could sneak into one and around, so to speak.
While
When
we
I
were moving beds, I gave everyone guidance for good measure.
Then I
Something
guess
like that.
that's what I would like to do. I point at the alleyway from the window, tell people to go there, then I guess I'll start dropping down.
Is there any particular direction you would like this alleyway to go? Towards where the dock stairway is, or do you want to pick an alleyway that leads up to the wilderness? Or the roads?
Probably the wilderness. As long as we get to the riverbank, we can board the boat regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be the dock. We can just kind of head out anywhere.
The village is located like a good distance above the river, though. As I mentioned, it's on a rocky outcropping that hangs over the river somewhat.
Yeah, so I guess we'll need to scale down,
Yes.
not by the staircase that's intended to use with the dock, but rather like sideways.
Lovely. Alright, now here's the next question. Galter, you're blocking the door with yourself. So when everyone else runs off, what do you do?
I mean,
I
Galter,
I slammed the door in their face and then jumped through the window.
yeah, like Galter will be last when everyone else has dropped down. I'm going first. Actually, maybe I'm going second after Valentine. or
Galter.
Together.
Roll me some strength as you wait for the door to swing open and then just swing it right back as he tries to come through.
Yep. Yeah. Let's just do this.
My goodness! Your muscles are pricky today.
Yeah.
You hear loud cussing and screaming and some concern as you suddenly hear whoop. That can't be good.
As soon as Skolter left is through the window, I'm gonna cast Summon Swarm into the wound bag.
Not a terrible idea.
And create a swarm of spider.
As Galter awkwardly climbs over the beds, which takes a bit of time, the other guards kick open the door. They standing with their halberds and spears ready. And then suddenly spiders appear as this man vanishes out the window.
It was a Spider-Man.
At
Witchcraft!
this point, no.
Spiders, man.
Witchcraft!
At this point, no one else is in the room, I believe.
Yeah, we've all bailed at this point.
You're all
Yeah.
inside an alleyway that leads off into the wilderness. That leaves, well, we'll say off towards the south of the town, not towards the east where the docks would logically be.
Yeah, can we head west?
You want to head straight into the rocky savannah, so to speak, or towards the Path River.
Yeah, like we want to go towards the river so that we can embark on the boat again.
You decide to go upstream.
Yeah, a bit.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if they think that the fugitives are in the town, they're going to think that they're going to go like away from the town. But if we go back where we were and then go past it, they won't think that we're the fugitives. They'll think we're some other people coming past.
This is some really funky logic.
No, there's a wasp in here. Where did you get from?
Oh no, summon swarm!
You got, don't get cocky, kid.
The hubris.
Oh no.
Yeah, so how's our city escape going?
Okay, does anyone here have any like streetwise knowledge local? Stealth. Any
believe-
skill in that might pertain to
Knowledge local, yes. Although
I believe I have that as well.
The,
Only one though.
the particulars to escaping a city.
I can buff somebody to be better at that.
knowledge law.
And
One
I'm
in
good
escape
at
artist. Yeah, that works.
City streets are a dungeon of sorts.
Yeah, but I don't think dungeoneering includes escaping dungeons by running really fast from the local security force. It's a bit more esoteric.
Thankfully, Carl is big brain and knows the layout of the city or something.
Carl does a bunch of weird stuff you don't quite understand, but it makes a mess of trying to track you. And thanks to Carl's understanding of like how people tend to build their cities, you managed to make it off to the west without getting immediately spotted.
Nice. Now let's go to the riverbank, unfold the boat, and skedaddle again.
Good plan.
You took an hour to travel up the river by foot before dumping your boat in. Since it takes that long to actually get back down to a level where you don't have to jump with the boat.
Yeah, reasonable.
And then you float back down. Of course, by the time you reappear at the city, there's like a dude down by the docks. Who's like waiting for people to
resurface. We are going on
resurface.
the other side of the river, which is a wide river. Like, we will be following the northern bank.
This guy sticks out his tongue, takes out a small little cylinder, and sort of peeks at you through it. He's like, oh, hey,
I wave at him.
This guy in chainmail is like, what am I looking at?
I mean, we are merchants. He never saw any of us but Golter, and they told Golter to hide in the cabin for now.
Yep.
Well, he waves back, but he doesn't seem sure about what he saw as you all float on down the river. Whee!
Hooray!
Well, you lost about an hour and a half of travel, we'll say, since you traveled up the river, then down the river. Down at twice speed. Alright, so you lose an hour, that's like a bunch of miles, really. You end up around here. Let me just drag you over. Whoop! Dort Trot Ranch. I thought this was Pathfinder, not a ranch. Or is it Dort Trot Ranch?
Guess you could try just camping out on the north side.
You arrive near you start to, during the evening, settle down. I need a 66 from someone who feels lucky to see if you bump in anything along your perilous journey.
Fun. Go away.
60 what?
66.
66, and I got it.
Oh no.
66.
I apparently wasn't lucky enough.
Oh no.
I was just 66.
Por Bibi. Big brain map. You, as the day is like, it's midday. You're just cruising down the river at this point, enjoying the current taking you down. You watch as a friendly boat of comparable size tries to like throw a hook on yours to reel you in and say hello. The person in charge of this boat is a fine-looking dwarven lady. Well, hello. Travelers on the river I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
We have the Khajiit merchant. She has honey if you have coin.
you look like the merchant folk, yes. Traveling in fine threads, up and down the river, I assume?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Ah, yes, well, you see, unfortunately, there's a river tax on this fine river.
Listen, buddy, pal, friend. You don't think I've pulled the river tax scam? You don't think I don't know this old game? Come on. This is the oldest trick in the book. Listen, you gotta try new things once in a while. You gotta, like, get some, like, new material. Jesus. This isn't going to work on everybody.
Oh, giving me sass, I see. Well, if you're going to give me sass, then I'll give you the finest sass this land will ever see.
I'd
The
like to
sharpest
see
wit
that.
I have is the wit of my blade. And she kind of wiggles a rapier in your direction.
Sounds like somebody can't come up with a decent comeback if the only thing they've got is the threat of violence.
Oh, you're getting me going. Should I just sink your ship and take your bodies for what they are?
How about we sink your ship and take whatever the other cities came down this river were dumb enough to give you?
Oh man, it would be a rapier duel, because I believe that...
Pirate v pirate.
Sometimes my cat wants to play fat. He's annoying me.
Listen, Valentine does not take well to being accosted by another pirate.
Yar.
Yeah, I feel really.
Especially one doing as bad of a job as this one.
Yeah, well, rapier duel. Let's resolve this without sinking ships. I pipe
Cool.
in.
I got this to work now. Or not. Why can't I get this to work? I used to have a search function that let me search all these things very nicely, but it don't work anymore. So now I have to look on it all by hand. And I hate it!
Aww,
Talks to you.
poor Babu.
I am Babu. Well then, some pirates appear. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yo ho.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, and a flask of poopy.
Oh, don't drink the poopy.
Don't drink the poopy. Poopy doopy 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 doopy. There is the pirate Cunning, who has a fine blade. There is two offhand like little scamps.
Schemes.
Yeah. So what do they think of the duel idea?
Honors for people without money, boy. How about you? I will draw a gangplank, and then
Okay.
Got a point.
and then the stabbing will commence.
If that's how they want to play it, I'll just cast grease on the gangplank.
Unfortunately, initiative will happen first.
Okay.
Funny thing, I can control everyone else's token but Addis.
This is a
me
mystery.
too.
Oh, I know why that's the case. Ba-boom.
As a
Abe is now
Free
under your
spirit
control. Anyway, time for some initiativo. After I set every character's hit point so that I can remember what they can do.
Buttons.
Oh man, I rolled badly.
Oh, you think you roll badly?
Negative 5, that's pretty low.
A 14 on this fine fellow.
I also get a +2 to that, but it doesn't really help much.
Poor innocent Bibi. Setup always takes a moment. Remember to bring your comic books.
No, I've already got the +2 in there. Never mind. I forgot that I put it in the thing. So yeah, I'll just beef.
Always bring a piece of candy. Shove it up your nose.
What? No.
Listen, you don't understand the fine art of candy nose stuffing. Yar,
I don't know
har, har.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about candy to dispute it.
Don't be afraid. Be a hero. Yahar yaho. To the hooks I'll never go. What is their initiative? And then we are done. 15. El Capitan. Alright. Everyone. The smuggler in the back. Smelling problems. Smells like trouble. Takes out a firearm.
Oh no.
It's a small pistol. They will take aim at the one who started to cast a spell in the back.
Well, I haven't
Captain,
yet.
watch out! They roll a 15. It is a touch attack because they're within 30 feet and are using a firearm.
Yeah.
Does that provoke an attack opportunity?
What did you say?
Now it's the guy in the back with an S. I don't
Yeah,
think we
it's
can
that
reach him.
guy.
Oh, that guy. Sorry.
Their little pistol does 1 damage. But how does it hurt?
Oh,
6.
wow, I took a damage, okay.
Grubelex, the guns are firing. What a loud noise.
Pew.
Good. Yeah. Not good. Would be good. Let's just summon mine. Nature's Alley on the ship.
A Nature's Alley. Cool.
Yeah. Just forgot what is table. Let me check. Second level.
It's related to Diagon Alley, I assume.
Let's summon a giant spider.
You summon a big ol' spipper.
On their boat.
Okay, well sure, I'll look up giant spider stats. And then you can tell me what this giant spider is doing on this boat. It has 16 hit points. So where exactly you want it? You know what, I'll just give you control of it so you can... But you can now control your spipper.
It's gonna attack the first person. I don't know. It's just gonna attack this guy.
It attacks the guy with the gun. He's like, oh no! Alright,
Spider!
roll me a d20 plus 2 for the attack roll. As the spider lunges at this man who just fired a shot. Pew! A 9. He misses. But the guy's wrestling with the spider. Get off of me! Galter, what do you do?
Right. How difficult would it be to jump onto this ship?
You can easily jump that distance if you have a good jump acrobatics.
Okay. I quickly clamber on the top of the cabin and then take a running leap at him.
You take a mighty jump. You're out of movement, but you're there. Ooh.
Huzzah!
Well, don't need any more movement.
Okay. If that is a charge...
Oh,
I get an
wait. There's something I forgot.
Gasp.
You take an extra 7
What
damage,
is-
Caldwalder, because you start off combat flat-footed, and he has sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Get away from me, you fiendish fiend! What do you do, Galter? You're standing right next to this guy. He has a ranged weapon.
So that will have been a charge.
Yes, you get 1 attack, I'll say.
Yeah.
Or any normal. You still have your action, technically. You just use the movement to get here.
I just...
Unless your movement is slowed by armor and stuff, in which case, yes, it would be more like a charge. Doing a plunging attack.
Yeah,
In
I'm
practice, it's quite the epic move.
just wondering why my sheet looks weird. Okay, well, whatever. Attack.
Ow! Oof!
Yeah, I
Ma'am.
just leave from the boat and smash them with my halberd.
You carve a large gash across their chest, across their studded leather. Captain! Oh no! Jimmy! Oh. Oh, you're going to get it now, boy. The captain takes their blade and dives in for a blow on Valentine.
Let's go pirate v pirate. I'm going to use opportune parry and riposte to spend a point, and then I can also make an attack roll, and if mine's better than theirs, then their attack is cancelled.
23 is what you have to beat.
20th? Okay, I'll just do a melee attack roll. Or attack with a... Well,
Wait a second.
I'll just do
It's your first turn. You
sword.
don't have reactions yet. Is this take an immediate action?
It's expand attack of opportunity.
I don't think you have the... whatever. Go nuts.
Well, I did.
We'll say that everyone was on edge. And you... Not to mention a rapier was in your face. Well, I'm not going to argue that. Let's take a
And
look.
then, since it's successful, I can spend another one to actually make an attack.
Oh my. You dump all your points on getting the stabbies in.
Well, I've got 5 points. I can spend as much as I like.
Go nuts. First, you deflect the rapier coming at your face.
And then I have to make a second one, so that one's not the one there. So,
Ah! You land a baby blow, but a blow it is, and she's surprised that her sword has been so easily deflected. She stumbles back off the gangplank to take care of this Gulter man, planning to use her muscles to throw him off soon. The officer is like, "Oh no!" This situation has gone remarkably fast out of hand. So he takes out... He starts singing a piratey sea shanty. And everyone within, like, on the boat, so to speak, within the area, is filled with, well, they're filled with courage, inspiration, the desire and will to fight! Let me just take a look-see. Okay. So everyone that's in their range is now reinvigorated. Exciting.
Yeah. What's the P guy like?
He's just like a baby pirate.
Okay.
He doesn't look like the toughest nut in the crew. Go nuts.
Okay. So. I wonder if a cast enlarge person, Galder, if he's going to actually have a place to fit. Like, he would need to exist within this area and he would need to shove this gunner away.
It's a bit of a thing on a boat.
I'm sure if he's like increasing in size, it would just kind of push anyone that was within the radius away.
Oh, what does their boat look like? Like, how sturdy is this thing?
It's... Imagine like a Viking boat. It's more like a sloop, like a large, wide boat that's good for holding treasure and stuff. You don't quite know where they sleep, because there's no like lower floor. You'd probably just roll out some bedrolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay, so me suddenly doubling in weight wouldn't sink this thing.
It wouldn't
Doubling?
sink it, but the boat would like start to shift and move, and everyone has to make an acrobatics check.
I mean, it's not doubling the weight, it's 8 times.
Right.
How heavy
That's
are you,
worse.
Galter? Like you can
Let's
be
see.
loose in orders of magnitude here.
What did I put down?
Probably like 100.
Wait, 250.
Yeah, he
Tons?
might sink the boat.
Plus,
The square cube
and-
law's a bitch.
and
Do you
also-
float?
And also gear.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
with all that metal, he won't.
Yeah, not in armor. Okay, I'm just going to cast Grease Center on this square.
All right. So, how big is Greece? I think it's like a 10-foot square, right?
It's 10-foot square, right? Then I guess I'll need to cast it somewhere so that actually
Yeah,
hovers.
in Pathfinder, a lot of
Yeah.
first-level spells tend to sometimes straddle this awkward line between not quite being completely unscaling cantrips and being the knight's scaling level 2 spells. Yes, it's only 10-foot square. Where do you want this 10-foot square to be? You could make Alter trip if you don't mind him tripping.
Oh, and no, honestly, I would like to put it.
Oh wait, no. Don't forget the spiders on your team. This guy.
Yeah, I guess here-ish or here-ish.
Yeah, there we
Actually.
go. You trip the spider and El Capitan. Ah! Bonk. Let's see if they have the reflex check to stay on their feet. What's the DC for level 1 spells?
My intelligence has a +4 modifier, so 15.
One more question. Do you have any spell focuses since you are using a conjuration spell? I think you're a conjurer.
Yes, I do have spell focus conjuration.
Excellent. Oh my, that's a 20. No. Captain slips, and then goes, ah! Foot stable on the ground. Ha! You foolish spellcaster. Think you'll have the best of me. Dwarves are difficult to trip, and she is anger. Her. This pirate's like, oh man, everything went so fun until we actually started fighting people who know what they're doing. Being kind of a fresh-faced rookie, he doesn't quite fully understand how summoned creatures work. He goes on in and swings with his cutlass. Rolling, oh wow, a decent 18. Hitting the spider for 1d6 plus 4. 2. 4 damage. The spider has a little nick on it. Geek. Take that, you fiend.
Nick.
Aid can go. Careful not to trip on the grease.
Right. That gets here. Can't blank. Do we have a flank going on here between
Against the
Between you and the spider and Aid, yes.
Okay. Ada will hiss to gain the captain's attention.
Huh.
And then was the captain a he or she?
Lady.
Right.
You are.
And spit in her eye.
Ow!
That would be a dirty trick.
Alright. That thing where I saw, I should probably use that, but I don't know what it does, so I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I did listen to at least some of that recording.
Alright, tell me what the deal is with this. Is it a CMB?
Blank. Yeah.
Okay.
Drink blank.
So, okay, so you have to knock up against some CMB.
I hope this is now. Oh, no, this. Oops, that's on Golter. I need to do that with Are. Sorry. Right. That's 90.
Do they have improved their trick so that they don't proc up attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Good. Just double checking. Alright, what happens now?
Also-
Since I think
also-
that...
Technically, that wouldn't matter in this case, sort of.
Oh, well, plus... Okay, no. A 19 is not enough to hit.
Oh,
She is remarkably competent, avoiding slipping on grease and getting spit at. The captain gets astronomically cockier. Valentine,
what the fuck?
That's me.
what do you do? It's your turn.
I think
You can
I'll
jump like across
use-
to the other ship if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't want to die.
You're at full hit points.
You have your arm crossbows, right?
Yeah. I'm just... Yeah. I'm going to throw one of my fuse grenades
Oh my.
I have with me onto the enemy thing.
Okay.
Says light the fuse is a move action, so I can't move, and then 1d3 turns later the grenade explodes, dealing 2d6 bludgeoning and 1d6 fire damage in 10-foot burst.
Okay, so where does this grenade end up?
Here, apparently.
Yeah, probably there.
So it
That's-
detonates after 1d6 rounds?
1d3.
1d3.
Okay.
So I'll roll that.
Roll me a 1d3. Also, roll me a ranged attack, since you are technically throwing a splash weapon. Unless it doesn't.
One
Unless it
turn.
specifies that you always hit. Okay, it will
Yeah, it
explode
says-
on your next turn then. Kaboom.
It says you throw it if it were a splash weapon. So yeah, range. Range attack
It's an
roll.
AC 10, so it's like... Yeah. Okay, it lands where you want it to. Just draw a little circle or something wherever you dropped it. It has to be on an intersection. Splash weapons always hit intersections. No, wait, they hit spaces, yes. It's something else that hits intersections. Just put a little mark somewhere, wherever you want. Yeah, okay, that's where a fuse bomb appears. And it's as cocky as the captain.
Kitty face.
Oh no. Notices your weak wooden construction. Scary.
What was? I just yell out like, "What was that about sinking a ship?"
Smuggler had, with sleight of hand, prepared last turn a bottle that they back and vanish from sight.
Oh no, spooky.
They are invisible. You cannot see them. Galter hears a strange noise, and you suddenly also hear someone barking the order, "Throw that thing back at them!" Boop.
Please don't.
And scoots back, and suddenly Galter, an attack out of nowhere.
Oh.
This smuggler knows what he's doing to some extent. Oh, I forgot these guys also have like a big bonus to attack and damage because they are being inspired with courage. I'll just take care of the spider's extra damage for that. There we go. Just 2. Not much. Right? This officer has like +2 inspired courage, right? Yes. He can inspire quite some courage. He's as good as a good drink. Alright, here we go. +3. Oh, a 1. Despite being invisible and having all this courage flowing through his body, you just feel this clang on your armor as he just does nothing.
Yeah.
You can almost feel the resonance of his physical presence. Grubbelix,
Highly annoying.
you hear the sounding of a gong.
Cool.
I would like to point out, by the way, the boats are floating downriver as this happens. Like, you're not stopped.
Yeah.
It's a dramatic fight.
Unless both of
This
you are
mean-
floating, are still, like, using whatever power source you are to move forwards, in which case you would just travel circles since one is going upstream and the other is going down. Well, our good friend Druid, your spider, also gets to make an attack. Also needs to roll a reflex check first. So roll me a d20 +4. Oh, no, wait, it's a spider, right? So it has, like, benefits to not slipping and sliding, so we'll just say that it's fine.
I also remember it has +4 on Strength and Constitution because of my...
Oh, yes. Yeah, but
So-
against the grease spell, it has, like, big benefits. Okay, so it has extra 6 hit points. Okay, we'll just add that on top.
What
Oh,
the hell was
What?
that?
Okay, whose cat just fell through the ceiling?
my cat!
Kitty
In
is...
the way
okay.
I rolled over her tail, I think.
Oh,
Kitty cat!
Baby, no!
Don't look at me like that! No!
Holy shit,
I'm
that
sorry.
Luigi.
What did I want to do? I forgot. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with my freaking. Where is it? With the dart. I'm gonna throw a dart at the captain.
Alright, you do something. You throw a dart at who exactly again? The captain?
Captain.
El Capitan. Oh wow, that is critical. But similar to Valentine, you rolled minimal damage. And you did not confirm by 1, unfortunately. Ooh, so sad. Would have been great. Ow. It's like a little dart sticking out of the captain.
My spider.
Yes!
Will attack. Also the captain.
Oh no. Roll me that d20 +4. Because it has the bonus. Nope. The captain wears a... What is the captain wearing in terms of armor? Let's see. Studded leather, but it's... Ooh. They are pretty nimble. Galter, you are flanked by an invisible opponent and a visible opponent.
Right.
And there's a
I'm
bomb.
going to
a bomb.
A bomb. Right. I'm going to activate hunting party as I go after the captain.
What does hunting party do, my good sir? Show us the
When two
goods.
Guess. Hunting party. And I'm flanking, so I get that.
Oh my.
Um,
Alright, who gets this extra melee attack? The spider or Adi?
Adi.
Okay.
Yes.
You have to hit first. So roll me to hit.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Yes. My sheet. Okay.
Oh my god, JC, a
My
bomb!
cat just ran into a cardboard magic thing.
Bomb. Oh my god, JC, a bomb!
Okay.
A bomb.
Bomb.
Oh my bomb! A bomb.
Something annoying is going by.
Just love the animations. so stiff.
That game's whole everything is
The
hilarious.
cinematography is garbage for that scene, but it's great.
It's garbage for the whole game. That's no different.
I
still
know.
have
I
to
know
play
how in
that
the intro
game.
cutscene someone runs up to you awkwardly. Here's a
Yeah,
rocket
yeah,
launcher.
yeah.
Have fun.
Okay.
You need a Gep gun for this. Oh no!
Oh,
Come on.
The smuggler. The smuggler's one has flowed into you. You are no fighter. You are a gong.
Right.
The captain orders, officer, throw that bomb back at him. In the meantime, get off of there, you
Fine.
rat. The captain will attempt. Does she go for tripping? No. No. Too bad. Otherwise, trip would be a good idea. Polyglot. That's exciting. Anything that might be useful in the context. Ooh. Is Ade a magical beast?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Then, if you like an angle, you tiny little thing, you can spit in my eyes. I'll show you what's up. Okay, cool. Ade is about to taste the pain as this. Mhm. Oh, well, no. What's Ade's AC?
Defense is 14.
Ooh, wow. Despite rolling a 4, she has like a plus 11 to hit.
Dang.
That's what you get when you have good dexterity, high BAB, and also favorite enemy bonuses. She rolls 8 damage.
Yeah.
And stays her ground as the grease is still there. Officer's like, oh no! There's a bomb! He scrabbles to pick it up. Like, clawing against it. Because there's still water. They sort of sway side to side where the bomb exactly is in the space. You're like, ah! Gotta grab it, gotta grab it.
don't grab it.
Just for shits and giggles. We'll see if he gets a good sleight of hand here. Ooh. Not bad enough is what I'm going to say there.
Dang it.
Holds on to the bomb's like, oh, what do I do with this? And we'll try to lug it back at Valentine. Valentine, there's a bomb at your feet.
Ah! This is going tits up.
To be fair, that's what you get with breasts. They go tits up.
Sometimes they go down.
Oh no, I thought I set these to front. Shouldn't they be at the front then? Ich. Move to front. Whatever, you're on top of your own bomb now. It's at your feet.
Eeh.
We'll say that in order to make... so what's the fuse bomb? Is that like an item you have, or...
Yeah, it was in my equipment.
Okay. If it was a class feature, I would have said that it explodes at the end of your turn, so you have a time to react, so to speak. The officer will also maintain courage. Wait! The courage also means that Ada takes an additional 2 damage. Because the inspired courage makes extra hard hitting. Caldor,
Yeah.
there's a bomb at Valentine's feet that looks like it's about to run out of fuse.
I guess I'll just have to use Mage Hand to move it.
Well, in 3.5, Mage Hand is more like a flick, so whoop! Bomb just gets flicked back. Welcome to volleyball.
Tennis for 2.
Can I toss it further so that it's actually at the officer's square?
What is the maximum range on Mage Hand? I think it's 15 feet, right? Or 20 feet? Ooh.
Range close. Although
No,
let me just
that's
see.
the effective range in which you can use Mage Hand, not how far Mage Hand flies. Yeah, 15 feet in any direction, although it ends if is this greater than the spell range. So yes, you can throw it 15 feet at most. Where do you want it?
Okay. Let's see. So 15 feet would be, yeah, up to there. Guess I'll just toss it to
Here?
Yeah, I guess, because like I don't want it to reach 8, I guess.
Excellent. You've set him up a bomb. This
Yeah,
pyro-
hot potato.
Look, I like to imagine that the mage hand intercepts in midair, like it's almost at Valentine's feet, and then it just goes boop.
Also, I moved.
You moved. Hey!
Moving.
This cocky pirate's like, yeah, we can beat him, yeah. I'm gonna be a hero, and my captain is still gonna verbally abuse me afterwards.
Yay!
There, a good roll. There we go. That is on the spider. Ooh, that is a hit. Spider, no! Be careful. He rolls 5, the minimum. Ow. He's so proud of himself. That hurt. That was a big hit. Ooh.
Yeah. Hade is properly angry. Well, let's give that spit another attempt. Last time was I rolled low. Let's see. Spit number 2 in the eye. 22.
Let's take a look-see. Yes! This time the captain is being too cocky. Ah! What happens?
And they are blinded.
For a round?
Yes.
The captain is like rubbing their eye. Ah! Ugh!
This condition lasts for 1 round. For every 5 by which you attack exceeds your CMD, the penalty lasts 1 additional round.
Oh, cool.
Penalty can... depends on move action. Right. So, the captain is blind right now.
Officer, have you sorted out the bomb yet? Valentine, roll me some explosion. Is there a reflex save associated with this explosion?
Yeah, it was DC 15, I think.
All right, let's see how the officer who is maintaining this important everyone gets buff maintains against. Ooh, he makes it. But what's the explosion like?
It is 2d6 bludgeoning,
Ow.
which is that, and then 1d6 fire
Oh my.
separately.
Give me the bomb. Oh! Boom!
Big booms!
Ooh, ah! You watch as the officer gets flung by the explosion, and there's a large... Actually, will there be a large hole? Let me just check up something on wood. While we move on through the initiative order to Mr. Smuggler, who is still invisible for the moment. And it's like, oh, this is frustrating as all hell. I will go for another hit on Gulter. Or actually, no. He's going to try to grab Gulter and throw him off the boat.
That might...
Gulter, you feel 2 hands on you. He rolled a 6 on his CMB. So you just slightly get nudged.
I'm also covered in spikes, so I don't know. That might not be the best idea, but...
He can't see his hands, so unfortunately he may hit some spikes. Tell me how these spikes work in terms of wows.
How do armor spikes work again?
Oh no. Yes, the boat has a hole in it. Wood is not as hard as I thought it was.
Oh no, if they had any loot,
You're
are
sinking it.
controlled.
Crack.
Well, armor spikes deal extra piercing damage on a successful grapple attack. Count as martial weapon. You can also make regular melee attack with spikes. Well,
Okay.
yeah, well,
He takes no damage then, since no successful grapple was made. Grubelix,
Yes.
there's a hole in the boat.
Nice. Is it filling with water?
Hope he didn't either.
Let's try it with dot the office.
Ooh.
Time to throw a dart at the officer.
No.
Nothing.
Aw.
Pew.
Well, you still have your spider at least.
I mean, I can't really communicate with the spider, so
It's a summoned spider. I think summon nature ally.
yeah, but I need to check again. If I got that right, it attacks my enemies, but if I wanna, yeah, it attacks your opponent to the best of its ability. If you can communicate with the creature, you can direct it to attack particular enemies, or to perform other reactions as you command. So basically,
Yeah.
attacks how it wants.
How
So
interesting.
what would a spider? I
Yeah,
think
because-
it would still attack the same dude.
Well, it's not been successful against the captain, but it does note that this small guy to the south is being super painful. Roll me that 1d6, 1d20 plus 4, please, as it will attempt to mangle this pirate that thinks he's hot shit.
Yeah. Apparently, being a druid doesn't mean you can talk to animals.
At some point, presumably, yes, you will.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the dude's... Well, he does have AC 15, he does have like some decent armor, but no effect. Gulter, someone tried to grab you.
It's also the final round. My product.
I'm being annoyed by someone else behind me. Are the combat maneuvers expended if the attack misses?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so hunting party has been used.
So,
Right.
and does my spider disappear at the end of the round or now?
I think at the end of the round, yes. So it's gone if it's gone.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm going to use Crushing Blue against the blinded captain then.
The blinded captain has no good odds against this. Okay, so what does this bring? Okay. Makes an attack roll. If successful, the strike does big wow-wows and renders his fellow flat-footed. They're already flat-footed. They can't see.
Yep. Flat-footed and have -2 to AC. Being blinded is not fun.
Well, show me the goods, my good sir.
Yep.
That is a hit. And also, the base damage you dealt there is enough to kill her. Exactly, 22. So yes, you just crush her.
Owie.
That's what you get for hurting my pet.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my move action to jump boat. Whoop.
The smuggler ticks an attack of opportunity to swipe at thee. He's like, Captain!
Don't care.
Captain?
He misses.
Don't forget me.
The boat is sinking and the officer is panicking. Oh no.
How could this happen to me? Just
How
like-
could this happen to Carl? He just threw a bomb. He kneels down next to the captain and says, Captain, no! Meh. Wake up!
Does he stay on his feet?
Yeah.
Well, he moves slowly, and he's like crawling over, so... he pours a potion, presumably of healing, against the captain's lips. Carl, this is sad.
Can I squeeze past Aid?
Yes. I assume that Aid is either moving onto the boat or off the boat, so...
Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
moving back.
You sort of walk after them, or past them.
Yeah, like I want to move on to the gangplank to. How wide is the cone again?
I think a code is as wide as it is long.
Yeah, that's at least how it is in 5th edition.
Okay,
It's-
so
It's a
once
radius
they've
wide.
moved, yeah, once they've moved about here, I want to. Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, this would hit them both. All of them, actually.
Yeah, I want to color spray this.
What's the DC?
It's still a Color spray is an illusion spell, so we don't get the spell focus, so it's D15.
Oh, he doesn't. He would have made it if it was an enchantment, but it's an illusion. The officer okay, let me just look up color spray so I don't have to ask you this question the whole time.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's even good later, because if you can quick and cast it, it's a 5th level spell, but it stuns. Let's see. Okay, he is blinded and stunned for 1d4 rounds, and stunned for 1, so he's basically out. The smuggler, who is invisible, makes a save, but he's still like, you fiend. Oh my goodness, I love how it's 2 HD and less. Okay, let's see if the pirate who basically dies, if he fails this, he has a +1 to his will save, and he rolls a 20. Wow. The officer, however, is completely out of it now. He's like, oh. Will you allow them? Will you allow? Okay, so at this point, they've effectively been routed. They're going to grab the officer and sound the escape. Do you take any actions against them as they try to make their way to shore, so to speak?
So how fast is the ship sinking?
Fast enough that you don't want to be standing on that gangplank for long. Also fast enough that Valentine realizes that there's still a hook attached to your ship that is attached to their ship.
Yeah, we might want to remove that.
Do they have any fancy-looking treasure on the ship?
There are some boxes on the ship, yes.
Any of them look light enough for Mage Hand?
How much can Mage Hand pull?
5 pounds.
An average chest is heavier than that, yes, unfortunately. Especially with loot.
Yeah, I was hoping for like small boxing or stuff.
Well,
how fast can they swim?
They'll swim at like 15 feet towards the shore. Probably a little slower since they have to make sure the officer, who is stunned and barely conscious, is shore.
Okay, well, I guess I'll summon an... Let me just look at...
Poisonous frog, tree. Poisonous.
Safe place.
How strong is the dolphin?
Okay, I guess I'm going to summon a small earth elemental on the ship, dismiss Grace, and then tell the elemental in Terran to toss chests onto our ship.
All right. There are 3 chests. Roll me 3d20, please, as he will toss each of them. This is to make sure that the chests actually land on your ship.
Wow.
All right.
They don't.
Good news. One of the chests lands on the ship, but hits Valentine.
Ow!
Valentine, take 1d6 damage as you are slammed into the ground by this heavy chest. Another chest lands on top of one of your fine barrels of honey and then slides off the edge.
Oh, my honey.
And the last one just kind of lands on top of the cabin, but is otherwise there. Do you do anything with the pirates that are swimming off? This is for like the whole party. You are out of initiative.
I'm gonna summon a dire to.
I'm kind of focused on getting the hook off the ship.
That takes some effort.
Swim.
Yeah. The elemental has 4 runs to exist, so I guess after it's tossed the 3 chests, it still has 1 more run to just punch someone.
Alright, who do you deck? Because the pirate smuggler at this point has no more invisibility. His potion wore off and they're all like swimming away. Well, if anyone else wants to kill these poor people as the pirate captain floats in the water.
Yeah. So I'm gonna summon a dire to pursue them.
I'll take a pot shot at one of them with a wrist launcher, I guess.
Yeah, I'll retrieve my crossbow and do some target practice.
Okay, so you decide to kill
I'm just going to try to salvage the 1 chest that slid off.
You commit murder on surrendered opponents.
They wanted this.
Yeah.
They are
Next time, they'll think twice.
They clearly didn't know who they were talking with.
What do you mean next time? They're dead. They weren't
exactly.
There's now bodies and blood in the water. random floating like bedrolls and stuff,
Lesson learned.
and a half
Yeah.
sunken ship.
Nice.
Does anyone have like a hook? Would there be some kind of hook on the ship so that we can try to tie it to a rope and fish out the stuff?
I mean, we might be able to use the hook that was attached to the other ship.
You could have
like,
cut it free if you wanted to.
Yeah, we'll say we cut it instead of just threw it overboard.
Yeah. You have
Oh,
a
yeah.
grappling hook. You can attach it to a new rope. Well,
Yeah,
take some
I
time.
have a rope.
You decide to salvage some corpses.
Not corpses. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
Corpse of a ship, yes.
okay, no, the captain had like good magical items or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, we can use the hook to pull the corpses up and then loot them before throwing them back. Going fishing.
Seal some people up with one.
Okay, I need to remove some items from this list because they've used some of them.
Yeah. Like,
Rapapaba.
that's the river tax. We take your stuff.
I want to heal Porter with my bond.
You can.
And Carl. And I
Cool.
forgot how is the name of the rapper.
Ade?
And Ade. And I have 3 choices.
Okay. So I heal
6.
6. Yeah.
So,
Carl heals 4.
okay, I'll apply that.
The magical beast heals 7.
Um,
12. Okay.
all right. Being better.
So, what's in the chests?
Well, one of the chests is filled with rations and like medical supplies.
Hey,
But it's all
that's
like
pretty
quack
good.
stuff.
And maybe some feed for my dog.
I mean, that's handy to have on the ship, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Just like after combat, we can heal up and rest.
The other one
Uh,
requires a treasure roll. Does someone want to give me a d12 plus 2d4?
Me. So, D12 and 3D4. Oh,
Yes.
it's pretty high.
Look at those fours.
Oh, that is a good roll. Well, these pirates seem like inept dum-dums. They did have some fine wares for you to take for yourself.
Probably taken off the last guys.
No, this is on the chest. These other things up here are from the characters themselves. Those are like their equipment that you fish off of them.
Yeah.
I'll take one of the cure moderate potions. Cure moderate wound potions.
I'm definitely taking that masterwork rapier.
Let's see.
It's just straight better
Necklace
than my
of-
regular one.
Cool.
Cure moderate.
Talk
What's the
about.
necklace do?
It's just a dragon skill necklace.
Oh,
It's worth a bit of money.
not
maybe.
actually magical.
Did somebody take the one?
Nah, you can have it. Actually, is it on your spell list?
I'm gonna check. I don't think so. So I can't use it, right? I mean, without DC check.
Yeah, guess I'll just take it then.
Yeah, I think.
I'll take the masterwork light crossbow and bolts.
Sweet. I'm gonna call in a quick potty break, so you guys enjoy dividing the loot.
Yeah. Speaking of dividing loot, I believe we have loot from the previous encounters and we should really write it down somewhere.
Hmm.
Don't we have... There we go. Gonna take the party character sheet and write it down there.
Hmm. Well, there's still a few potions left.
I think I'll take the potion of invisibility. That's okay.
Yeah.
And there's 2 elixirs of hiding.
Yeah, Aaron.
That's that. 3D sneak and hide. Plus 10 competence bonus on stealth checks for 1 hour. Probably the same possibility. Yep.
Yeah, we should find what loot we got from the the pursuers on the very first encounter of the game and from the Drake and wherever else we fought.
Probably a good idea. Do some loot dividing.
From the Drake, Safi had it in the chat. Get the thing. And then probably find out.
Yeah. I'll just pull up like a notepad file to list all of that. Because the next time we get to a city in which we are not wanted by Vigil and buy some stuff we actually want.
Yeah, I don't know about the first one.
Actually, I'm just going to start like a Dougal Gawk. Because that's a proper video game when you have to use a spreadsheet to keep track of it.
Hmm.
I will use that for every video game because I'm a freaking nerd.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
I have to plan out everything.
Yeah.
We actually have a Google Doc for tracking treasure in another game I'm in.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be-
this one we might actually need it.
Though we only use it when we remember it exists, which is kind of sporadic. Okay. Okay. So, of this loot, who has taken what?
Yeah, good question.
From the one that. Wieso? Ich gesehen nicht, was du vier rum. Bildschirm stehst. Katz.
From today's, I think Elmore took one of the cure wounds.
Yep.
And
And
the
mask.
crossbow, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and Mina took the vamp.
And I took the rapier and the potion of invisibility. I'm not sure what the Eagle Splendor one does.
Let's check. Eagle Splendor does. The spell grants a +4 enhancement bonus to Charisma.
I mean, I have like charisma for everything, so I'm definitely taking that one.
What are we talking about?
Who takes what in the most recent thing?
Yeah, what gets charisma?
The Eagle Splendor.
Yeah.
Potion Eagle Splendor.
Oh, yeah, it's a potion, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can use it.
All right,
sometimes.
team.
I'm a charisma-based class, so that makes sense.
You all done divvying it up?
We think so.
I'm done. I've taken what I wanted.
So who takes the other moderate wounds potion? Or
You can just take them both, honestly.
okay.
Yeah, you are usually the guy that starts in the phone that gets the most.
You're A, the person most likely to get hit, and B, the person most likely to survive to use it on someone else.
Yeah.
Because if I'm getting hit, chances are I'm just dying. So
All right, kids.
Fair enough. And then there's the elixirs of hiding and swimming.
I already took like 2 potions. We should probably be fair about it.
Yeah.
Let someone else take some.
I have a spell.
Yeah, honestly, you can keep the bottled magic. We have our own.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So wait. Do I just take all the potions?
I mean, I'll have one of the hiding and the swimming one if you don't want it.
Well, I'm covered in armor, so falling into water will be bad.
Yeah, you probably should keep the swimming then. I'll just have one of the hiding.
All right.
There we go. Now I think we're divvied up. The rest we can all just like put in the ship and then sell when we get to somewhere where we want to buy things.
Wanna go for a swim sometime? I can give you a touch of the sea.
Well then.
So you get some fancy flippers.
Well then. You set on shore eventually. Deciding that it's time for a good nap because it's getting late and you need to set everything up, get your meals ready, get some food in your belly. You see a fence with a small building attached to it, and a person leaning against the fence.
Hello there.
He is an orc. He's a short distance away. You're not like in talking distance, so you can approach him or not. He seems to have an eye on you though.
Yeah. Approach him, say, hello.
Hello there. Don't see many people stop by Dorchard Ranch. Mind if I ask what brings you out here?
Oh, we're heading on downriver. We got a bunch of like stuff to sell, some deliveries to make.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't happen to have any love for the king of Lastwall, do you?
Nah, not a fan, if I'm honest.
Are you in the mood to do a small favor?
Depends on how small.
Now, I'm not saying Dortrod can't handle itself, but sometimes you get people that takes a little bit more than just your average, well, rancher can offer. We got an annoying little human and some dark-skinned elf walking around here, doing something to the land, and we want him gone.
That sounds relatively straightforward.
Mm-hmm. Now,
What's in
I'm
it
not
for
telling
us
you
if we
have to.
comply?
We believe in hospitality around here, especially to those who know the king ain't no smart man nowadays. But, you know, a favor for Dortred can go a long way to the right person. So,
Well, I'm down for lending a hand if you lot are. I mean, no, if I would rather have more people in our debt than like chasing us and having
who's
some sort
chasing
of
you?
like
Nobody?
no one. You know, it's just like, you know, I'd rather have this than that.
You wouldn't happen to be... He lights up his pipe. You wouldn't happen to be criminals, would you? Fugitives, perhaps?
Well, you seem
No,
like you
but-
don't like the king.
The man
he's
consults
not
with
exactly.
floating eyeballs. There ain't nothing good about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that fact, but yeah, he's not exactly fond of us for no reason other than we exist. So, yeah. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess.
I like your thinking. Now then, I see that we've come to an agreement. If you're willing to help out, you think you got the energy to take care of it? I've been keeping my eye on him. He's a short distance west from here with his little buddy, doing whatever he's doing out here. You take care of him, well, Orchard Ranch will always have its doors open for you.
Well, I'll confer with my team. I don't want to make decisions on behalf of everybody, but I'm on board.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, so he looks you over. Do you wear like your crossbow openly?
Not particularly. Like I have a small one and one like under my sleeve, so
So,
not really.
do you happen to fancy guns, perchance?
I've been known to dabble.
Very well then. You go talk with your friends. I can wait. Not like I got any other place to be than my quarry. Kind
I've turned to everyone else.
Gives a little wave as you walk off.
What a nice man. So, what does everybody think? We can help these people out, like head out slightly west, beat some guys up, and then come back and make a friend.
Having somebody in our debt doesn't sound that
Beat people up again. When you say beat up, do we mean beat up or
kill.
murder?
Well, I mean, like, we don't know yet. We can probably just head over there and tell him to leave if things go well.
Yeah,
Should
Well,
probably
all
ask
he
the guy
says
who
is-
asked you to help about the specifics of what he wants.
Well, I think he said, like, just get them out of here. So, whether that means get them out of here permanently, wink, or just, like, send them off some other place, who knows?
You can always ask follow-up questions, or just not
Yeah.
have this very covert conversation on your boat.
Yeah, well, I'll ask him, like, when you say to, like, get rid of these guys, what exactly did you mean, like, just ask them to leave, or do the adventurer thing and make them leave permanently?
Listen,
Another plan.
personally, I'd prefer you turn him up, tied up, and ready to hand in to Sir Dortmund. But if you want to do some frontier justice, wouldn't blame you.
You know,
Okay,
I
that's good to know.
agree with this guy.
So wanted that all.
Mm-hmm. You think you can handle it? He ain't exactly an easy shot. Need some help, maybe?
Sounds pretty straightforward. Well, I don't know who exactly we're dealing with here. You said it was just like, what, two guys?
Mm-hmm. A drow and a human, from what he tells you.
Ooh.
What
Yeah.
exactly did they do?
They're trespassing
So,
and doing some weird things with this weird stick of theirs. They're up to no good.
well, what do you guys think? Do we want to go round up some bad boys? And or girls? Genders not specific?
Hmm. Sure. We could stand to gain more allies.
Yeah.
Peachy.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, if we are just to run up to people, although, are we going now or can we wait until morning? Because it's late, we just got here, we've had the run-in with the pirates.
This is a now or never situation. But like I said, can't blame you if you ain't want to take it.
Hey, well, guess we'll just need to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds like we have a plan. We're gonna go beat up some people and drag their butts back here. And they'll face proper justice.
Well, I'll be here. Hopefully not waiting for corpses to come walking on back.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright. Whoever thinks they got what it takes to sneak up to this gang of weirdos, roll me some stealth as you make your approach. The land around here is pretty barren, but there are sections where... How do I explain this? There are sections of like rocks and shrubbery and tall grass that grows around here. It's clearly just used for ranching without someone putting too much effort in to make it perfectly clean. You know.
Time to cast guidance on everyone.
And I'm going to use that elixir of hiding that we just found to give me a +10 on this. I think that's what it did, right?
Yes.
Stealth. Yeah.
It'll
So
greatly aid your
it's-
quest
think.
to remain undetected.
So that's a 22.
Marvelous. Amazing. Fantastic.
Do we all sneak?
I assume that you all kind of crawl along, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm hanging out in the back because I'm not as good at all that.
Like, I'll kind of scout out ahead a little bit.
Well, my stealth is at -5 normally, so
Listen, I'm being nice here. Don't.
yeah, I'll be hanging back. Moving very slowly and carefully.
Yes. Yes. Beep bop.
My strength is decent.
Until the need for violence arrives.
I'm not that great at that.
Well, what the hell. I'll drink the potion as well and try to sneak ahead. Why not?
I could make you invisible.
You could.
I guess I will then. So, since I haven't had time to refresh my spells, the only ones I have ready right now are Web and some level 1 ones.
So,
What's
I'm
your...
more I'm sneakier than the what is Valentine? Rogue? Something?
Kitty.
Cat.
Yeah.
A swashbuckler. If I was a rogue, then it would be a problem.
Man clad in full plate armor is stealthier than you.
It's
That's why I drank the
magic.
Oh yeah, you drank the potion, so you have actually 20. Okay, never mind.
All right. Eventually, in the distance, you do hear this obnoxiously loud person. They'll say, we'll find it indeed, and then they will all see. I say, one of those Numerian things is out here. I say. You see, a human person. He's like walking around with a weird stick in his hand, sort of like a dowsing rod. He isn't quite a wizard though, but he does look like he probably has those twitchy fingers as he walks around with a wand strapped to his side. I say, we will find things. And he's sort of dousing the environment as his assistant, or whoever that is standing off to the side. What do you do?
Well, try and get closer first off, so we can get the jump on them.
You see a little kitty that jumps from rock to rock that also surrounds them.
Oh. The
Yes.
kitty that's not me. Gasp.
It's not you, no.
I don't want to fight a kitty.
Guess.
I say we'll find it yet. It's somewhere around here. I can smell it! Shingles! What have you seen? You just hear, meow.
Oh, Shingles the kitty.
You just gonna let him look around and find what he's looking for?
No, Should we jump out and just, like, get the drop on him? Or...
You're under arrest for trespassing. Get on the ground!
Guess be cold.
Two are the ones that are close enough to do something. It's a decision to make. And so we can't really speak anymore in the game.
Remember, we're going non-lethal. Just like, we gotta say that first and foremost.
We'll see.
I think... Trying to think of what the best way to do this would be.
It's almost here. We'll show them Numerian technology. You know, it's very good sometimes.
Oh, no, not Numerian. We've been there, done that.
I would attack them now.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out and try and shoot Whizboy in the leg.
All right. The surprise round will entirely consist out of Valete jumping out and shooting, and then the drow returning fire.
Unless anyone else wants to join in.
I start running at them.
I'm
The drow is
Oh,
what you
no.
roll to shoot at.
Stop right there in the name of the law.
Clink, clink, clink. They're here! They want my things! An initiative must be rolled.
Hope I roll any better this time.
I'd better. Hell.
Whizboy rolls a spectacular 13. Truly, the hero the Epistemic Republic needs. The drow rolls... Don't tell me he also just rolled a 14. Yes, he did. They are in sync. They are one. One
Teamwork.
mind, one being, one entity. And then
Well,
I
I
can roll
rolled
a
a
special
critical.
d6.
Oh yeah, and as I'm coming behind the rock, I'm drinking my strength mutagen.
Look.
Sexy.
Initiative doesn't like me today.
Well,
Yeah, no
Galter,
kidding.
you move first.
Yep. I am the speedy boy. Yeah, showing my AC again. Right. Well, I'll charge at the drow. Non-lethally.
Yeah, preferably.
You think you're gonna have to get a few good swings in before you have to worry about being non-lethal?
That's good.
It's just
Yeah.
good to keep in mind.
I'll
Don't
give
wanna
you a heads
crit them
up.
and-
I'll give you a heads up when they're like below 10, and you might want to be soft about it.
Yeah, don't want to fucking crit them and cut their head off instantly.
All right.
Right. Well, they look sturdy enough, so I charge at the drow with my halberd first.
He throws up his shield.
Oh,
The
thought he just
it's actually-
vomited.
the buckler,
That'd be
however,
awkward.
cannot stop this large halberd clanging down into it.
Oh.
Drow leers at you. Huh. It is not gonna take this going easy. Whizboy's like, I told you. I told you.
Oh yeah. Galter is bulging with unnatural musculature.
Look at those big, handsome muscles.
Too swell to control.
Too bad he's in armor, so you can't see any of it.
See, handsome might be the wrong word to use, but whatever.
Monstrous. There's a good word.
Yeah, it's a good.
Let's see how Whizboy is gonna. Oh, that's the cone. I just need a ruler, thank you. Wait, don't. No, wait, that doesn't really matter now that I think about it. Oh. And then he's gonna run off. Okay. Whizboy runs in. He has spring attack, of all things. So he has to actually run in here now that I think about it. So that he can flank, and then he will run away like a coward. He's like, yeah, taste my blade. Yeah. He has a little rip here. He rolls a 26. Ow.
Well, that actually hits. I had AC of 24.
All right, then I roll a d6, a d6, a d6. And I add nothing. That's the fun part. You take 11 damage as he sneak attacks, strikes you, and scuttles off like a little ant.
Ah.
Who needs
And I-
spells?
And I don't get a.
No,
attack
he has
of
spring attack. He can just move on in and screw you over.
Ah,
He works well with his partner.
annoying.
The drow, on the other hand, has a weapon that is a rapier that is bleeding with poison.
Ooh.
Let's see if your weapon's truly so strong, warrior. He rolls. Oh, heck! Rapiers have big crit ranges. Did you know that?
Yeah,
So that's
I
2D,
did.
So that's yes, that's 2d6 plus 2. So that's not that much. Although he does get a second attack, which misses because he has a shit attack roll for that one. Oh wait, he needs a crit confirm too. And no, so it's just a critical hit. It's just a guaranteed hit. Okay, he rolls 4 damage, so he slinks in between your armor, and now he hits you with poison. Can I get a fort save?
What?
A fort save, please.
Fort save. 18?
Ooh. Drow poison is potent and renders individuals unconscious, but you resist its effect.
Uh,
The swollenness is too powerful to be put to sleep.
Then the drow reaches for a potion on his side. Let's see how well you fare against someone faster than you.
Well, I'm going to move over, I guess. And then I'm going to shot web because apparently these guys use mobility and moving fast and so on, and I do not condone that. It's a 20 radius spread, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll need to point it so that I don't get Galter on accident.
Draw me the cube.
Summon cube.
If it's just a cube, then
It's a cube, right? I thought it was a cube.
it's
a
a
radius. It's a sphere. Huh.
20 radius spread.
Go nuts, kid. Don't get cocky, kid. Alright. Draw it in, and I'll roll some reflex.
Well, I technically could make it even. Technically, it extends further to that side.
The drow makes it. Use a reflexy, motherfucker.
Yeah, I imagined.
Oh my
wait,
goodness.
that's 30 feet? Shouldn't
What's
be
the
that
DC?
big. And that's a 2 spell, so, and it is a conjuration, so 17, I believe.
Oh, in that case, the wizard does not make it. He's grappled. He's like, ah! Web! There's so much web! It's like wiggling around. Then the web sags to the ground because there's only so much supporting it. The web around here sort of holds up, but in most of the areas it's just on the ground in a sad way.
Yeah, I'm trying to strike it between the high rocks that exist, but there aren't many.
The whiz boy is in the area where the web's still somewhat suspended, but over here, for example, it just falls on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like a tent. Fight him!
Okay,
Fight him! Grubelix. What do you do? Grubba-lubba-lubba, is that true?
I wonder if this line counts as anchor points.
I think I'm gonna summon a stud.
Well, if you toss a spider in there, it will actually probably move through the web.
Yeah, true. The thing surge is less lethal and more annoying.
Well, a thing must be done.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little sneaky cat.
Is the web only on the ground or?
The web
Everywhere.
sags after a moment. It's only around this particular rock does it have any height to it.
And maybe the rock in the back, I don't know.
Yes, there's like some tents of webbing, but
I drew this line and I'm wondering whether it's...
I'm thinking
something.
if a sturge would be okay in this situation. Yeah, I'm gonna summon a sturge.
you summon something.
Yeah. And range is 30 feet, so I can summon it.
Next to the drow if you wanted to.
I think I'm gonna summon it behind Bolter.
What do you summon?
A Sturge.
A Starch. Oh no, it's a
Yes.
sucky suck boy. Taking
Yeah.
the ultimate sips. There are few sips more potent than a Sturge. The Sturge appears. It can take an action. It's also tiny. Alright. You have Baby. Where does Baby go? Baby has turn.
I can't command it, so it should be either go to the closest enemy or the Whisper, I don't know.
You can go to the drow and suck.
Yeah. Attach himself.
Attach. Let's see.
That's an touch attack.
Oh, it's a touch attack. Roll me that. Okay. He rolls with dexterity, so your augment doesn't help here. Roll me the d20 plus 7, please. You have good odds. Yes, it is attached to the drow. The drow has a little mosquito sucking him dry. At the end, at the end of the, oh wow, 1 con damage.
Yep.
All right. Oh wow, the drow instantly loses 6 maximum hit points
Oh,
as he goes from 10 con to 9. Oof. Even that toughness is really helping out here. Okie dokie. Grubba lubba 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 dicks. What a good move. Valentine. You see the drow looking a bit pale.
I take a step in, and then I'm going to give them a good old fashioned stab with my new fancy sword.
You
So-
take your masterwork rapier.
And then I'll do precise strike to add 6 to that.
Oh, you just add 6.
Add 6 damage.
Oh wow, 15. The drow is probably going to die next hit, so you might want to knock him out at this point.
Yeah.
Ade.
Well, Drow is being killed. Is the whipping area like sticky? So if somebody were to run into it,
I mean, like, it's all over the floor, so I assume if you, like, step on it, you'd have to make some sort of save.
Or at least consider it as difficult terrain.
Important
Can you
detail.
jump?
When the web collapses on itself, it disappears. So that's not a question. It just vanishes when it doesn't suspend itself.
Right.
Okay.
So
okay.
there.
So I guess you could just pounce at the wizard.
Yeah, and it gets squeezes into this
Awkward spot.
space here, and it starts jumping on the whiz boy.
I just noticed the android in the turn order. That's making me nervous.
What? Who's the android?
I assume that's going to be a fun surprise for later.
Yeah, it's probably the Numenorian technology that was mentioned. It's common. All loaded common.
Oh no.
Jump.
Poor wizard does not have good AC. He's bitten. Ah! My me!
My
How dare
man.
you hurt my me? Oh no, he also feels his fort safe. Okay, so he takes 1d2 strength damage. Let's see what the dice have to say about that. Takes only... Oh, that's 1. Okay. So his strength is reduced to nothing important. That was an uneven number, so it doesn't really matter. Too bad, so sad. But he is poisoned. And he does take 8 damage. Ow! Ow, I'll get you! Ah!
Yeah.
Is he also,
Click.
Yeah, he's also crippled.
Yes. Wait, where was... Oh, his turn is coming up. Galter, draw out time, please.
Right. How do you...
Oh,
like,
it's a
you can
-4 in your
heal-
attack roll. To do
Yeah.
non-lethal.
-4. I'll just put that there. -4 as I try to, I don't know, slap the drow
You
with
hit
the.
him in the throat with the handle, so to speak.
Oh yeah. Help it slap. Yeah, by just smacking with the handle. Wham.
Is that with the -4?
Should be.
Yeah, that's probably with it. Okay. Oh wait, I think even if that was the case, he doesn't have 19 AC, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. All right. You knock out the drow.
Yep, that's. Wham.
The potion in his hand slips out and flicks through the air. It's probably going to crash on the front floor and break.
Can I make a grab for it?
Reflex.
I don't have any hands free though. Bit of a problem.
Does Valentine have any hands free?
I mean, I have a sword in one hand. The other hand just has the wrist launcher, so
You
I
are
assume
allowed
so.
to drop an item for free, instantaneously.
I mean, I can just have hands free if I need to.
Yeah. Grab the potion.
You
Potion
drop
grab.
and you grab. Reflex.
Reflex.
Awkwardly flying through the air.
Reflex.
Have the reflex.
Click, click, click. Whoop. Nope. It's too hard. These potion bottles are so small.
Aww.
Small slippery.
Click. Drow is unconscious. Bleh. Whizboy is angry. Wah! Wah! And tries to wiggle his way out of there by using his pretty impressive. Okay, he rolled a 20 on his CMB check. He frees himself. Ah! Get off me, you stupid. And he will sort of take a step away. Bleh! Alrighty then. Whose turn is it now? It is Carl's turn. Carl.
Call.
I'll sally forth, and I'm kind of out of spells, so I'm going to just spend my turn pulling out some of the manacles we...
Under or rest. Click.
Yeah. The ones we looted from the guys that tried to catch us in the first session.
Some drow this turn.
Yeah?
Grub, you have a sturge. And there's a wizard who's gonna run away, going like, nah, 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 nah.
I suspect Sturge will still be sucking the doll because it hadn't his fill.
I mean, it doesn't really need to at this point, but okay.
I was just suspecting. The this boy, is he running away or not?
Yes, he's trying to get some distance.
Okay, and the web is basically gone.
Ostensibly.
Time to summon a mount and get closer to him.
You summon a mount.
Yeah. A horse. A light.
Get on there, motherfucker. And have fun. You climb on a horse. Do you have ride as a skill?
No.
Then this is only marginally better. You may take your move action to move over.
So, can a mount sprint without a polearm or not?
Can a mount what?
Double movement because he sprints. Once, I don't.
You're not so good with mounts, so it can only move its speed at this turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, like...
I mean, I have quite one, so...
Yeah, but I'm talking skill ranks, like professional official training. Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, one, so nothing.
Go nuts and do something.
Let me move I can move it. Okay. How can I move the mount? So 50 movement speed is the thing. Yeah. Just get over. Yeah.
You almost trampled the poor guy. Valentine, you watch a wizard get trampled. Almost.
And yeah, summoning is an action, so that's basically all I can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in and attack his legs so that he like falls over.
Ah!
Go, attack!
But you miss. He jumps over.
Dang it!
Ha ha! Nah, 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 nah.
What an
Is the cat-
asshole.
Is the cat over here?
Yeah, the cat's just being
Cat-
a cat.
Right. Well, Ade's being hungry.
Don't attack the kitty!
Roll me an attack to consume cat. Okay, well, I need to look up the AC of a common cat now. The cat jumps out of the way just in time. He's like, ah! This is a criminal crime with a capital K. Click. Galter. Whizboy's running off.
Right. Well, you may think so, but yeah. I get here. He's flanked, so I trip him. I forego my flank bonus, so I don't get attack of. And I think it's just this then. Wham.
You quack. Oh no! Let's see what is. Oh no! Wizard trips and falls. Ah! He throws up his arms and surrenders. He's like, no! Because he's on the ground and surrounded by a horse and a big metal man.
And a cat lady.
Okay, well, I toss. Yeah, I would like to throw another pair of the manacles to whoever.
Yeah. I'll grab him and lock that bad boy up.
Alright. So, we'll say that in the next 6 seconds, nothing exciting happens. Unless Are is doing anything.
Well, Ade's chasing the cat.
You can roll me another attack to try and eat it. As the two are like chasing in the background.
Oh, kitty.
Yakety Sax place.
It gets a hold of a cat, and it's like eating it over here. As everyone's gonna watch us.
Aw.
Nah! Wizard being a big grumpy boy. And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for... Click.
Uh-oh.
A creature comes out of the floor, made entirely out of metal. Its human face is contorted in a permanent frown. But slightly more telling is that it has 4 iron arms, 2 of which are holding onto these very weird guns. The other 2 are basically bare hands, with sort of daggers. It's really weird. You don't know what this is. Alright.
Hello.
Galter, you can react, but those guns are coming up and they're going to fire.
Bearer. What's the
Dogpile him.
a tackle? Wham!
Roll me some CMD. It has no effort. It expends no effort. Just tossing you aside. I think since you're bull rushing, you move past him or something, like you rush on by.
Probably.
Actually, I think with bull rushes, people can volunteer to just step aside. So yes, you just run off into the middle distance. Bye, Galter!
Yep. Let's see. That's actually my max distance in this arm.
Radical. The mechanical contraption has a turn, and the wizard's like, yes! Kill them! My mighty ally! Nya! Click, click. Can I get a reflex saving throw from all the good boys and girls in this quadrant? I'll make one for the wizard. The wizard succeeds. Because
I was gonna say I'm gonna use Charmed Life
ooh,
to
not a
add
bad
my
time.
charisma modifier to my saving throw. So,
Yes, because a gout of flame bursts from the guns, dealing
it's
11 damage,
+4.
or 5 if you make a DC 15 reflex check. Grublix, you're also in this
plus-
range.
I'm gonna use the guidance I casted, so that I have +1.
Ooh.
Doesn't
Well,
mean-
You take 2 damage. 5 damage. I mean, five-
also, yeah, I'm also have to check for the horse. The horse has what was it again? I forgot already. Reflex, so he has +5. Reflex isn't dependent of Constitution, right?
No, it's from dexterity.
Okay, so that's the horse.
The horse takes only the 5. I think your horse is still fine. There's a cat being eaten in the distance. That's kind of gross.
No.
Kitty cat! A
Oh,
little kitty
kid.
cat. So the horse has 10 hit points left. Alright.
Don't forget that he has more Constitution.
Everyone who makes a saving throw, which is the PCs, take 5 damage. Don't forget that.
Okay.
It was a half, so. Let's see what happens next. I don't think he gets to do much else because he used range attack. He ejects the cartridges. And then preps up its big meat arms to start pummeling Valentine. During which the wizard boy... Is the wizard boy been manacled at this point? In the combat round between you guys, him surrendering, and this happening?
I believe
Yeah.
Val said so, yeah.
Sexily.
Yeah. Carl tossed him to me and I tied him up.
The horse should have 14 health now because it has more Constitution.
In that case,
Say,
he will essentially attempt to disengage. Slithering his way out of combat. He kind of like rolls away. Whee!
Well,
Should
thankfully,
tied up his legs.
Kill them! He shouts again. Carl, you are dangerously close to a metal machine. Please adhere to industry standards and be safe.
Yeah. With strength 10, can I pull this draw?
Yes, you can easily just move him.
Okay, well, I would like to retreat behind this rock or wherever
You
with the
withdraw.
draw. And also tell the Sturge to buzz off.
Sexy. The Sturge presumably lets go when the drow fell unconscious, because that was the plan. Grublix! You might want to be careful with Valentine over there. What do you do? Grifflin!
yeah, I'm thinking how mounted combat. So apparently I have to make a DC 20 wipe check if I even have on that action after moving. So let's do that.
You attempt to maintain your mount, which is fantastic. Roll me some ride.
Yeah, give me a sec. What's the sheet?
People ask why combat-ready horses are expensive. Because you don't have to worry about this stuff.
Yeah,
Do
that's
nothing else
enough.
this round.
But I can still move up to the visible to block his.
No. As a move action, you can attempt to control a light horse that is not combat trained. If you fail the ride check, you can do nothing else that round, even though you don't use your standard action for it.
If you don't dismount, you must make the move action to control. So the check isn't a standard. So I don't. This,
The horse is freaking spooked, man. That's what's going on.
yeah.
Valentine, the horse is spooked from getting set on fire, and
Okay.
Grublex is not the man he thought he was. What do you do?
Oh, well, there's a big robot in front of me, so I guess I just kind of attack it, I guess.
He looks like you could punch your lights out with ease.
I know. Basically anyone could. But if I move, then I'm going to get attacked, and I don't want that. So, attacking back is probably my best option. So,
No. Its AC is
No?
nuts.
Oh god.
Can you stab
Actually,
5?
no. No, you do hit. Just.
Okay.
I forgot it doesn't. I forgot the sheet I'm using doesn't actually reflect what he reflects. So yes, you do hit. Do a little bit of
Okay,
damage. It's not a
I'm
constant.
gonna
so
spend.
Ooh.
I'm gonna spend another one to do that extra 6.
Ooh, doing 13. Crack! You slam into one of its joints, causing all kinds of havoc. What does Adidas do?
Yeah. Maybe not send her against the crazy robot. So they will kind of trot next to me. Just wait for further instruction.
Then it's your turn.
Then I will march over this boy over here. Poise myself all over him with my halberd held in a kind of. I ready myself to just stab him with my halberd while I tell him to call off your creature or be skewered.
Stop attacking! Beep boop bop. Beep bop. Beep bop boop bop. Machine does not give a crap.
Oh.
The
Well,
creature attempts to make a knockout blow.
In that case, I stab.
Ah! Valentine, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
You watch as 2 fists go straight for your face. Swoosh! Those punches would have knocked you out cold. But you avoid them deftly.
Oh, thank goodness.
You can feel in your nerves, though. Whew! Wizard is like, it's not listening. You ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah.
Wizard takes ows. Ow. Carl, do you have anything to add to this conversation? Or are you just going to enjoy sitting there in the back, watching as everything unfolds?
I mean, I have a bow, I have this wand of single magic missile, which is useless. Guess I'll just give it an arrow.
Radical.
Clambering onto this rock.
You climb onto
If
a
it's-
rock, take out a bow.
Yeah.
Pew. Who needs magic
let's see.
missile? But go ahead. Show me the goods. Well, you do 3 damage. There's always that. Look how you rolled a 1. Ugh.
It's something.
It is something. Grublex, you know, you're starting to think maybe I should be trained as a writer before I start writing things.
Yeah.
You could just disband.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna dismount. That's half a movement, I suppose. I don't know.
We'll just say it works like that for now.
Where's the freaking... Something like that. And because I have too much equipment on, great. Let's throw another dart at this.
At the wizard? Okay.
Yeah.
Why the wizard?
Why not?
He's annoying, screaming around.
Remember not to kill him.
Let's take a look, see what his armor class is composed out of. Ow.
Does he gain any penalty for being chained up?
Yes. Valentine, spooky boy.
Eh, not a big fan of this big spooky sword man, gunman, whatever. But all I can really do is keep on attacking it, trying to put
Be
in
a
as much
hero.
damage as I can while everyone else does anything but help me. Ah,
Oh. Yes, that is it. Even if it's a tiny. What's with all this damage going around? That is a hit.
I'll keep my remaining point in case of emergencies.
Never hurts. Never hurts. Aid. Lemonade.
You could probably move away after attack, and I don't know.
It gets over here and keeps Wizboy busy.
God damn it!
Arr.
You guys not think there's a more pressing danger than
Well,
the guy tied up on the ground?
Okay, so how does Aid keep him busy?
keep biting him if he looks like he's trying to do anything than just covering there.
Oh my.
Yeah, so
He does
Keeping
look like he's
guard.
doing something. Keeps throwing up his arms.
Well,
the chained ones.
that deserves a bite then. Arr.
Congratulations, you've killed him.
Well, he's
What did
been
I
eaten
say?
Wasn't he
by...
unconscious?
No, he's dead. He
Then-
threw up his arms because he's trying to defend himself, and he screams in pain as he's torn down by this creature.
Well
Yep.
done, guys.
I mean, wasn't there a
You've
point
killed the guy who
between-
did nothing.
Yeah, if we had him tied up and everything.
Like, well,
He couldn't
shouldn't
even
he
cast
go
any
unconscious
spells.
before dying? Or
He looked-
something?
He looked
Like-
like a wizard.
Did
he
he
was,
drop to
technically.
0 HP or to minus whatever his con
He's
is?
dead.
He's being eaten by a dinosaur.
Rip.
Fine.
Too much damage.
Meanwhile, I charge in.
I mean, good enough, I suppose.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay. Crushing blow.
Basically, it's too late to apologize.
Roll me your sweet 16 attack.
Charging in with a crushing blow. Wham!
That is one heck of a blow. Bam! You slam into him.
Oh, that's one extra.
Yes.
Another 6 damage.
Ow. And a fort save must be made. Not bad at those, but it can always fail. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It recalibrates, it readjusts. It takes aim. Click. And fires a fist at both of you. Let's see. I have a 16 for Valentine and a 21 for Armor Man.
I have 18 AC, so I'm good.
I had 24.
You both managed to avoid these rock-solid punches coming right at you. Carl.
Oh no, wait, I actually have an large person because I didn't cast it on the boat. Nice. Well, Galter, you're gonna be big.
Galter is large. Grubelex? Do you feel no remorse?
No.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now let's check out the situation with the androids. Wouldn't the horse move away because there is a combat here?
It's like, wah, wah. I'm scared.
Good, so that I can actually pass behind it. There we go. The sturge should be golden now.
Bye, baby boy.
And I hit with my dart from there.
Whoop.
Gonna attack the android with my dart.
With your lawn darts. They're lethal weapons. Whoop.
Need to
we
buy
should
some
swap.
new. There we go.
Oh my. What a solid blow. Its eye crackles and thunders. Valentine, it's almost down. It just needs a little more.
Well, hopefully I can apply that a little more. With the big old swingy swing.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes, and that does in fact finish it. Leaving us out of initiative.
Uh-huh. Mm.
Well, I can add robot killer to my resume now.
That's a really good thing to add to your resume. It starts to fizzle and crackle and spark. What do you?
I'm gonna take a step back.
Same.
Yeah.
Mood.
I see that the wizard in back has stopped moving and chill out the party about it.
How did this happen?
Yeah. But I will be munching on this boy then.
It already ate a cat and now it's eating a human. Great. After a few moments, robot goes.
Is
Amazing.
the dwarf still alive?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I hope so. Unconscious though, for now.
Let's
Yeah,
put him on the
because-
horse and get back.
Because some of us aren't idiots.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm going to drag the Whizboy corpse.
Let's put everything on my horse and get back to the dude.
And then I'm going to basically cuff the draw to the corpse.
Well, maybe we need to show. The guy told us to fetch 2 people, and if we bring them 1.5, it's probably it'll cover
Good
it.
enough.
I mean,
Hey,
he
it
said
proves he's
Frontier
dead.
Justice was okay, so
Should we
are
also
Fine.
should we also inspect the android or not?
Yeah, I wanted to check out whatever was left of it. Probably not a lot.
I mean, it's
It's interesting,
mostly got stabbed.
I mean, it exploded.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a pretty creative though. A whole bunch of fire since, it had several cartridges that were designed to explode in gouts of flame.
Mm.
Oh well.
Well, this was a strange demon that was conjured up.
Certainly.
Alright, I'm going to also blow one of the charges on my wand of Cure Light Wounds to make sure the drow doesn't die.
You do know that it will probably bring him back to consciousness as well.
Well, he has manacles and manacles connecting him to the corpse of the whiz boy.
Mm-hmm.
And we will have disarmed them both.
Let's just do a medicine check to stabilize it.
Okay, if you want to carry the guy, then sure, go ahead. I would prefer.
I
if
mean,
you
we have a freaking horse. It's not a problem.
Yeah, we haven't.
Okay,
on the
fine.
horse.
Then go stabilize him.
Don't need to revive him.
Well, you don't have to wait. You don't have to carry him anywhere because the orc himself shows up because something just exploded.
Nice.
Well, don't mind me if I have questions.
Sure. Go ahead.
Why did
Yeah, we've got a few of our own.
Why did you almost blow up half the goddamn ranch trying to get this guy?
The wizard conjured up a demon.
Well,
And that kind of self-destructed when it was done.
Well,
Can see
Not
the
all, that's
leftovers over there.
well then.
We
So
dealt
it
with
is.
him.
Yeah, I get the feeling you did, since one of them's half-eaten and the other one looks kind of out of it. Well,
Yes.
if you don't mind, I'll be taking these over back to the house proper.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
He loads up the horse. Holds up the guy corpse. Well, you've done a good deed for the Dortrod Ranch today. We'll remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you plan to stay in that building I was next to?
I'd like to stay somewhere. We're kind of, pooped.
Yeah,
If you got the
Alice
energy, you
went.
can come over to the ranch proper, but I don't know where you're traveling.
Downriver, so
If you
Yeah.
travel to the ranch, you'll lose 2 hours of travel tomorrow.
I assume it's relatively late already. We can probably just crash wherever's nearest.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll just stay the night, although we'll remember the hospitality for next time, should we drop by.
It's not like we need something from the land, I suppose. The only thing I need right now is to buy new darts.
Alright. Y'all go back to the little building, close up the doors, put out your bedrolls, and take a nap.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with that, we're gonna end the session for today.
Okey-doke.
Taking a nap heals for 3 when you level 3, right?
Yes. Let's go and see how much experience is to be divvied out amidst those. Alright, the total is 11,200. Everyone gets 2.8k.
Oh man, I think that's enough to level up.
Is it, though? Is it?
Well, we have
I
the
don't
XP tally, so says here that we needed a 1400 to level up last time.
Bah.
So we overshot it by
700.
Then everyone's level something.
yeah.
Four.
It's for next time.
Well, we are taking a rest here, so
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Can someone check the yes, check the thing, the spreadsheet that I made on
Yeah.
the side. Does it
gonna
look
add-
correct?
I'm gonna add the fire drake land that I got.
Oh, right.
It looks correct.
It's all editable by anyone, so
Just
fill
gonna
it out as you see fit.
claim the stuff that I took to the scimitar. I took Uberlip.
it's one of those mistakes.
Let's see.
I've taken that one. I think I took the chain shirt. Well, let me see. Yeah.
Don't forget that for my particular ability score increase, you get 2 + 1s or 1 + 2.
Oh man.
Oh my, you get a bonus feat. How peachy.
Oh,
fast.
so he could just shoot up to 20 intelligence. Okay, fine.
Sure.
I'll take it.
Double down on being squishy. The bonus feat's only for the swashbuckler. Just looking at what Valentine gets.
Heck yeah.
Valentine with his 3 archetypes.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I know that our resident druid gets more spells per day and gets wild shape and resists nature's lure, but
Nice.
I don't know what the heck our monstrous fighter gets.
Probably a bonus feat.
If you don't get the bonus feat, I'd be curious.
Let's see. So how much was the ability increase?
2 plus 2. 2 plus 1s or 1 plus 2.
I'm not really sure how to implement to level up. I'll do my best.
Don't forget to increase the level number, because the only thing you don't have to change, I think, is your skills per level. The rest you all need to update. You all have a little more hit points. Yay!
Remind me next time to get stuff like darts and feet for my dog.
Sure. Oh, and since you level up, you all get a hero point. Don't forget that part.
Ah, yes, hero points. They exist. Use them, please.
So I'm not sure if I heard you correctly when you told us how many ability score points we get.
You get to spread 2 points.
2
across
points.
either on one stat or across 2 different stats.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do all that stuff sometime. Not now, wait. Not right now. What was I doing? I wanted to add the freaking hero point before I forget it.
Yes.
Oh my, it's Mr. 20 strength here.
Yup.
I will lift a dump truck.
Fight.
Alright.
Most points will go to strength.
Eldritch Guardian.
Let's see.
Maybe you get something for your Myrmidon stuff.
Yeah, that's also true.
Let's see. Okay, so your Eldritch Guardian doesn't do anything, although I think your Familiar might change a little bit. I don't like how Familiar sends you to the Wizards page when there is a Familiar page. That's kind of goofy. Let's see. Okay, nothing happens.
Yep. That's all. And Mutagen Warrior is 7th level. I get stuff on that. Okay.
Upon reaching level 4 in every... Okay, you learn a new maneuver. Oh, you can... Okay, that's a replacement clause. That's something else! Oh no. Archetype maneuver progression. Ooh, you can learn a level 2 maneuver. You know a new maneuver. You can ready another maneuver, and you know another stance.
Oh,
So your Myrmidon gets the big bump.
Oh, because I advanced another intelligence modifier, does it give me a skill point for each level I had?
Yes, that's how that works.
Nice.
And more bonus spells.
Yeah. Let me just get every single knowledge skill at 1. Because that's fun.
You now know a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, so I can get a new combat feat or a new panache feat, is that right?
I think the way a swashbuckler works is, let's see, bonus feat. You can gain a bonus feat in addition to the normal advancement. These must be selected from the combat feats. You have fighter levels equal to your swashbuckler levels. So that's nice.
Okay. It says under feats, it says swashbucklers can take panache feats as bonus feats.
Sure. That makes sense. Oh, you can also change any bonus feats you've already learned. That's nice.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't like one you have, you can take it for another one. That's also cool. Yeah. Yours is
Probably
not the
change
most
one of
exciting out
these.
there, but the BAB helps, the hit points help. The ability score increase certainly helps.
I'll have a look through these and pick one that works.
Grubelix can be an animal for 4 hours.
I can use that to speak with evidence.
You gotta be the starfish anamorph though. It's the most important one.
What did I want to do now? Alright, I wanted to level up and put some points in writing.
BAB.
Cat, stop being for my screen. I'm not seeing anything.
I have so many skill points. I could actually start putting stuff into crafty skills.
Lovely. I think it's time to end the stream. So bye, stream.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
Whew.